Hi, and welcome to Under the Lights, where we interview local Cincinnati singer-songwriters, learn a little bit about them, and hear some of the music they play. I'm your host, Ryan Kreps, and my guest this week is actually Ryan Kreps.
So I was actually
Ryan,
wondering, how long is this going to take? Because I've got somewhere else I need to be here in a little bit.
Ryan, we've obviously seen you around. Everybody knows who you are. Everyone's heard your name at least once. And I know you used to do the Hollywood, like the acting and productions, things like that. So, what made you change the music? And, what kind of music are you going to play?
What got me started playing music? I had pretty much gotten as good as anyone can get when it comes to making movies and things like that. I acted, I directed, I produced, I did everything there was to do. So I decided maybe it's time to expand and become, more excellent in other things. And music, it doesn't seem that hard. It's 6 strings on a piece of wood, for crying out loud. What's the worst that could happen? So, I started, playing around, and I've been playing for about 5 or 6 days now, and I think I'm getting a pretty good grasp on it. I think I got a spot on MTV coming up here soon, so that should be fun, and I'm just gonna see where it goes.
So, Ryan, where do you get your inspiration for the music? Like, outside, you see birds chirping, you see, like, kids playing in the park? Like, what is it that,
I'm not really the kind of songwriter to, write something down or have an idea even. I don't really put much thought into my music. I call it free form rock and roll, or FFRR. Or F squared, R squared, as I also like to call it. In fact, I'm thinking about that's going to be the name of my first solo album. But pretty much, it's a matter of looking around the room, and I'll point out objects and things like that I see, or incoherent noises. That's another big one. I'm real into the scat style of music, and I don't think that the people these days who are doing scat really do scat justice. So I try to, I'm trying to make it better, pretty much. I'm trying to improve on an old idea that wasn't good enough to start with.
All right, well, Ryan, we got you all mic'd up and ready to go. You're gonna play a song for us. So what are you gonna play?
This song is I wrote this this morning. It's called "SCOOBY DOO WHOAL."
What is there a story behind that? Like, is there a reason that you wrote that song?
It's the story of my life and all the great things that I've done. It's pretty much just an explanation of perfection.
All right, well, here's Ryan Kreps playing Scooby Doo Wow.
It's not wow. It's not pronounced Scooby Doo Wow. It's wow with an L at the end of it. Yeah.
I woke up this morning to the sound of people yelling, and I said, "Hey, what are you yelling about?" And they said, "Well, we just want to scream and shout and little bow bow, little bow bow, little bow bow." Scabby Scoo-Boo, and Skibby Scabby Scoo-Boo. And I said, "Why did you stop yelling?" And they didn't say anything at all. And then I said, "Hey, why don't you start yelling and make some music for us all?" And they started singing, "Bow, I skip it a bow, I skip it a bow, I skip it a bow, I skip it a wow wow, I skip it a wow, I skip it a wow, I skip it a wow."
Hi, and welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Ryan Kreps. My guest this week is the man, the myth, Ryan Kreps. Ryan, you just got done playing Scooby Doo WHOAL for us.
Well, you know it.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You can't smoke that in here. This is actually the whole building is smoke free.
What do you mean I can't smoke in here? Like, I need it to sing. I need this to sing. This is what makes me me.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's the rules. I mean, I wish we could break them. So, I mean, when you play that in front of a live audience, what does it feel like? What is it like to be, under the lights?
Well, I can't really say to be up on stage. I can tell you right now, it's really hot. I mean, and not like exciting hot. Like the temperature, I'm sweating profusely, and I really don't enjoy it. I kind of take pride in my my look every day, and I'm sweating off most of the makeup I put on this morning. And it's not like there's not a reason for that. Like I put it there for a reason, but I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I don't know. On stage, it's fun. What do people say? It's like nothing you ever felt before. It's like no high you could ever get or something. I don't know. It's all right. Can I just play this next song?
All right, Ryan. So you're gonna play one more song for us here. What's this one called?
This song is actually near and dear to my heart. I'm still kind of working on it, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it justice under these blazing bulbs you got going here. But it's called "The Day My Grandma Died."
All right, well, this has been Under the Lights. I'm your host, Ryan Kreps. My guest this week was Ryan Kreps, and he's going to take us out with The Day My Grandma Died. You know what? I'm not really a musician, guys. I don't know how to play this guitar. I got other things to do. I don't really. You asked me to come out here and do something I don't know how to do, and I'm just leaving that there. Fuck it. I'm out of here. He didn't really just leave. Did he just leave? So are we done doing this? Are we not doing this anymore? That guy was a real asshole. What was the story on that? Prima donnas.
Wow, wow.